Hey y'all, welcome to Intuitive Tarot. I'm Kiera. I'm not here for likes, shares, or subscriptions. Check out my website if you want to know anything else about me. I wear many hats. So I haven't posted in about 8 days because my real estate firm and my real estate school have gone active. I just got back from Los Angeles to do just a meet and greet, a business expo, just to kind of, see what's going on out there because I'm licensed in California as well. So I keep saying, I come on here just to talk to y'all and give y'all love and intuition and information just because I want to, because I do have a career, but I want y'all to get active. I want y'all to use this energy and go into the matrix. That's what I do, and I promise you it's been it's getting interesting. So I'm sorry that I've been away, but again, this is what keeps me grounded. And sometimes we can't always get to our hobbies and our fun when there's business on the table. Speaking of your channel messages, right? Get ready for 9/11. That's 911. The angels are assisting. That's an angel number. That means that the angels are assisting you. It means pay attention. It means emergency. 9 is the number of completion, whereas 11 is the karma, duality. Some people call it the twin flame number. So there's some type of alignment that's coming in around that time. Let me tell y'all how this works, because I myself am seeing my vision boards jump off the page into life. Let me tell you how this works. Whatever you have been manifesting or whatever you manifest on 9/11 you may not physically see it for a couple of months, but you have to put it out there, okay? On these days when the moons and the planets are in alignment and when these certain portals are open, what's happening is that's a time that the universe is doing this. They're saying, come on, give it to me. What you got? That's what that is. That doesn't mean that you can't manifest and pray and put things into the universe all the time, but think about it with children. If you're talking and you have a child saying, mommy, daddy, nana, TT, you like, hold on, yeah, hold on, be quiet, hold on, wait, go sit down, I'm not right now. That's kind of how the universe is, because everything is duality. So there's a time that we can give them these things, and then there's a time that they're working on these things on your behalf. When they're working on the things on your behalf, it's like putting an order in and then going back saying, hold on, wait, there's something, they can't rewind it back. You know what I mean? You have to wait until the next cycle comes around. So it's these times like this 9/11 here that I'm seeing that is going to have the universe saying, give it to me. What do you want? Well, then they're going to go and work on it. So it may not actually be manifested and complete. They're taking your order. Your order may not be ready for a second, but I promise you they're working on it, because the things that I did on these vision boards, some of these things are 2-3 years old, but when I say they're perfect in every way, when I say that the timing and just the synchronicities and just the energy and the embeddedness on, how it just sinks into my skin, how I'm just owning this energy, these things had to be in the work for a while. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all want to manifest money and relationships, but you're not the partner that, guess what, you're looking for. So guess what? First, the universe like, okay, give me your order. Okay, you want them to be 6'5". Okay, you want them to make 200,000 plus. Okay, he don't need to have no kids. The universe looks at this order and says, okay, well, in order for me to do this, I'm gonna have to take you up. I'm gonna have to get you over here. You're gonna have to get in the gym. You're gonna have to get a little bit more education under your belt and relocate over here, and I'll be able to fulfill this order. So let me go ahead and get to work. And then you might lose a job so that you can get another one over here. You might go through something. You might get sick so that you stop eating that so that you can get this into your body. And instead of y'all saying, oh, the universe is working on me, it's, oh, I'm having bad luck, I'm cursed. Do not speak that over your life. Don't do it. Because basically the universe is saying, well, shit, how you want me to get you this stuff? This is the only way I could do it. If you don't believe that God is working in your life all the time, if the universe is truly holding you, cradling you, then what are you here for? I'm telling y'all this because this is the energy of, and it's so funny because everything lines up. So I'm not from Los Angeles. I have nothing to do with Los Angeles. I was told, I have a team of readers myself, had them since 2016, 2017. I've been getting readings since I was 15, but I have people who've been with me. They know my natal chart. They know me, and this has been something that's been going on for a while. I'm destined to be that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so that's how I got out there. Other than spirituality, this is blind faith. Like they said it, we're manifesting it. It's been put out there as a spirit. Get me out there. This is what we've been doing. So what happened is, I go out there and I run my businesses like I run my businesses in Atlanta, like I run my businesses in Memphis. I run it like I've been out there all my life. The truth is, I'm not from there. I don't know nothing about it. So I get out there, and this particular event was in Burbank. Never been to Burbank before. So all I got is a GPS. Those roads are very interesting. A lot of wrecks are due to people not knowing where they're going. A lot of wrecks, hear me y'all, on a spiritual level, a lot of wrecks are due from people not knowing that they need to merge over, or they're in this lane and they don't realize that they need to be over here, and then they try to run, and then that's where those tower moments, those wrecks come from. So as I'm getting ready to leave, I met a young lady, Miss Jacqueline, and she says, hey, Kiara, before you leave, I see that you're headed back down to Orange County. You need to go this way. Listen, because I feel like this is that 9/11 energy. She said, you need to stay to your right, because the lanes are going to get really crazy. It's going to be like 3 different ways that you can go, and you'll miss it. Just stay to your right. It's going to be weird. It's going to feel funny, but then all of a sudden you're going to see your exit come up. And if you don't take that exit, you're going to have to loop all the way back around. So I'm like, oh, thanks. It didn't seem like much of like, all right, oh, whatever. Do you know how grateful I was for that information once I got in that hour and 37-minute traffic to head down to Orange County where I was going for an appointment? And I needed to get there, and I couldn't afford to miss. I couldn't afford to loop around. I didn't have extra time. A lot of you are in this energy where there's something that's about to pop up and you don't have time. You're already on your way. You already know where you're going, but you ain't never been there before, but you notice the way. They're telling me, first of all, stay to your right. So right side, for all of you that are more spiritual and floaty, let me tell you something. We still live in a matrix. You have to get you somebody that can do both, okay? You have to be able to do both. I haven't been on here in 8 days because I have children. I homeschool. I have businesses. I got more launching. I got to drive. I got to make sure I'm making money in the transition here. I don't have a set schedule because I want business to come. But in the meantime, I got to keep doing my hustle to provide for the business until the business take off. There's a trip coming up, hotels, rooms, rentals. So it was like those 8 days that I haven't been on here, I've been carrying my cards with me everywhere in a tripod, saying I'm going to get them some messages. I'm going to get them some messages. But I was immersed in the matrix because my spirituality has now come through me and had embodied my vessel to be doing what I need to do in the matrix. I literally became my purpose. I'm not praying for my purpose. I'm living my purpose. And in that case, I couldn't come over here because what I'm doing here, I was doing for people in real life. I was touching people, talking to people, you know, like literally, you know what I mean? So what I was doing on here, when I'm doing this right here with the camera, I had people in front of me and I'm doing this right here with them. So it wasn't that I wasn't still walking in my purpose and being in my purpose, but it just was in a different lane. It was more in the matrix, okay? More physical. So a lot of you are about to actually be the manifestation of God right now. It's about to happen. It's about to pop off. I just realized my shirt says mom. That Empress energy, that Libra energy. Remember, the rise and fall of stars, Libra season is upon us. So we about to see who went where and what happened. And again, if y'all don't know nothing, look at me. Go look at the videos a couple months ago when I was talking about it. I've been manifesting these things for up to 7 to 10 years, but they had to be done right, and they had to be done from a safe space, a pure space, because we want that longevity. We want that sustainability. We want the things that are gonna circle back around. Everything comes back around because that's how the universe moves. We want the good shit to come back to us. We didn't want to scam here and blackmail there and slide this under the table, because guess what? It will come back around. We did it the right way. For those of you who did it the right way, you should start seeing a huge shift in your first house energy, how people perceive you, how they're talking to you, where you're moving to, how you dress, how you the things that you wear. But a lot of you need to be prepared because there's an opportunity coming up. A lot of you, especially you higher vibrational ones that are wanting to meditate all day, it's about the time that you're going to have to put the cards down. You're going to have to set the crystals down for a second. You're going to have to go on outside. You're going to have to go outside and you're going to have to walk it like you talk it. That's what's coming up here, okay? That's what this emergency is, okay? Because the matrix is about to need you. The people outside in your immediate environment, your communities, your neighborhoods, your family members, they about to need that standard. They're about to need a hero, and that's you. That's what you've been being groomed for. That's what this is here. And when I say that, I don't mean that they're going to be borrowing $5 and $20 from you. No, I mean that you're about to be out here actually changing people's life, actually putting things into another perspective. The way that you're about to impact and influence people just from being who you are, because that's what they ain't going to need no money. They're going to need an example. That's what they're going to need, okay? I don't know where all of this is coming from, but even you see the sense of urgency I got, y'all finna have to come off of here and go outside. For those of you who are not ready, this is your chance. Look around you. You should start seeing earth angels appear. You should start seeing people. Maybe they just moved in. Maybe you just noticed them for the first time. Maybe it's the grocery store clerk that you just realized where the crystals every day when you go get your milk. Those are the people you need to look for. They're about to step into their leadership, and they're going to be there for you to ask questions, to pray for, to be able to guide you. A lot of us spiritual people, we don't want that. You know what I mean? It's kind of forced upon you. It's in your bloodline. It's just in you. And it comes out. And God says, no, you will. And so we do. But a lot of us are shy at first, shame at first. We think we're crazy. We're not sure what we're hearing or what we're seeing or what we're talking about and where this come from. And why am I hearing things? Why am I seeing things? Why did that just... My nose starting to itch, y'all. Make sure we good here. But that's what's about to happen. So for you that are earth angels, you finna have to go outside. You're gonna have to talk to these people. You're gonna have to touch these people. You're gonna have to pray for these people. You're gonna have to actually be available. And for those of you who are not yet there, maybe you just got into it, this is a great time to get into it. Because no, we might not be sitting on the internet all day, but you should see more seminars and live events. You should see tours popping out. You might see some classes popping out. I'm a perfect example. I may literally be coming to somebody's city for my business, for real estate. But for my YouTube channel, for y'all that know me, I will meet you. Here's the really interesting thing. So when you go to my website in the description below, kthawkins.com/energy sessions, it's only available to the people on YouTube. I do not market the channel. If you find me, you find me. If we connect, we connect. So the only way you would know is if you follow me here, if you watch me here, if you sit in the readings long enough, because we're at 12 minutes and I ain't touched a card, then you would know that, hey, I'm looking to go to Vegas at the end of September, Arizona at the end of September. I'll be in Phoenix. I just came from LA. Okay, in that case, there was a couple hours that I went and had dinner, and I went to the beach and I meditated and I did my clearings with the water. That was time that I could have met up with y'all if y'all were there, and we would have had time. But that's something new that's coming. But that's what's happening now. New things are coming in where we can get more physical and we can get more acquainted with each other in real life. Okay, so the right side 9, we're going more into that hermit energy with that 11 here. The karma is coming out. You know who these people are. They're about to be noticeable. But get ready, because what I saw here was the lane ends, upcoming merge. We gotta get off right here. Okay, you're in the fast lane, you're gonna crash. It's time to merge. The lane is about to end. Follow your intuition. Y'all know, like, you guys, I think I can pass some, or everyone's been in that situation where you're driving and you like, should I let them go or should I just tap the gas and pass them? Because the lane's about to end. Should I merge now or later? That's what you need to follow your intuition to do right now. You need to get ready, okay? It's September 8th. That means that we're in that 9/11 energy now, because once again, when it comes to energy, you start feeling energy a day or two before and a day or two after. Even when it comes to the moon usually sits in that energy for like a day or two in each sign, each energy, should I say. And that's another, the moon is a perfect example of how the harmony works. The moon goes through all these signs and embodies all of these energies for a day or two, a day and a half, on purpose, and it blankets us in that energy because it's the closest celestial body. So it blankets us in these different energies, and it might be in Gemini, then it'll blanket us in Libra, and it does that periodically. There's also one other thing. When I was pulling my cards out and shuffling and meditating over them, so happy to be home and at my desk, this card got stuck. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. This is not a time right now for you to guess and question yourself. You need to trust yourself, believe in yourself. You need to know that you're right. And even if it's ugly or if it doesn't look right, you need to do it. There were several times on this trip that my car cut off, my phone was acting crazy, but not once did I feel like, oh, I made a mistake or oh, something wrong. No. Now, I did have a friend with me, my counterpart. She kept going left. Oh, something's wrong. Oh, it's broke. Oh, I knew something was going to happen. And that was the other direction where I'm like, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. You know, everything aligned for this to happen. I've had no, nothing's wrong. Refresh it. Let me call them real quick. And it is what it is, okay? So, Spirit, what do you have to say about this 9/11 energy? 9/11 energy, please. Thank you. 7 of Cups is out here with the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Your dreams. Something's coming. Something is coming. Something is coming, but it's a fog here. Brain fog is something else. Some of y'all finna wake up. This is that Neptunian energy here. Remember, it's still in retrograde. There's brain fog here. This is the energy where you can explore, okay? You about to find out, okay? You can't see, but you can feel that there is something coming up. Look at him. He don't know what's behind his choices and consequences. Now, that can be good or bad for y'all, but I promise you, you're going to be a new person here. Okay, I wasn't going to take it, but it jumped down. You're going to be new after this. This is the 2 of Cups with the 3 of Swords here. You're going to be renewed after what we've been talking about for months. There's some type of heartbreak, some type of disappointment, but I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling right now with strong conviction. There's a truth that you're ready to accept. Finally, you can see the truth. That's what this is here. You couldn't see this truth because you couldn't accept this heartbreak, but you finally finna take this L here. This is 2 of Cups all together about this relationship, and this is someone you've known for a long time. Could have a family, could have a child, could have a fresh baby if I see this that way. You can finally accept it. This is something been in your face the whole time. It said lane ends on the damn ground. And you saw it say lane in and 500 feet, 300 feet. You just didn't want to accept it. But alas, we have no choice but to accept it. It's here. And you know what's crazy? It doesn't matter if I'm off of here for 8 days or 8 hours. The energy is the energy in this timeline, and what's going on universally pops right back up. Because guess what? I forgot what the energy was because I've been living my life. I'm like, what was that last video about? I don't know. Because guess what? I just sit here and I ask Spirit to use me as a vessel. What do you want to say to these people? Because guess what? I'm these people too. Right now, they're using me. I come back and watch this video and take my own notes and I make my own moves, which is how I'm ending up with those vision boards jumping off the page. Think it's a game. Think it's a game. People are like, why you don't market your channel? Because I don't care if people like, follow, or subscribe. If I were you, I would. But if you think I'm playing, if you think I'm bragging, if you think I'm being arrogant, if you think I'm just a YouTuber that's running my mouth, that's your ass. Because my life real. These blessings real. I'm touching them. I'm telling you. I'm living by the same messages that I'm putting out. You heard Beyonce. Spirit is teaching. No, I'm not just preaching. I'm taking my own advice. Okay? Spirit is teaching. No, I'm not just preaching. I'm taking my own advice. Spirit, what? Is teaching. No, I'm not just preaching. So I don't care. Judgment is out here. It's 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Back to what we've been talking about. Hermit energy, 9/11. Going back to what we've been talking about. What's in this? The stars in it. Aquarius energy. The breakout energy. The revolution energy. The Uranus energy. That's what's in here. That's what this star is. That's the Aquarius energy. Aquarius talks about being different, technology, innovation. That's what's locked up. That's what you ain't been wanting to do. Because in order to get to that understanding, you would have had to also take the good with the bad. And a lot of y'all didn't want to take that. Y'all didn't want to take that in stride, but the lane has ended. It's time to merge over, okay? You got judgment out here, which just came off as what? An issue here. Now, it didn't come out as an issue. There is a final call. There's a resurrection energy here. Spirit is asking you to listen to yourself. Trumpet energy. Sounds, vibrations. Listen to yourself here, because guess what? You keep praying and praying and praying, but are you listening? You may be picking up lyrics from different music. Be mindful of people riding by and playing different things, commercials. Be mindful of people just randomly saying shit that don't make sense to you. Take it in. Because with this trumpet here, it's like you're getting answered, but it's not in a way that's recognizable. What is God supposed to do? Fume, show up in all smoke and be like, I am God. Y'all would think y'all was crazy. A lot of y'all would probably commit suicide, jump off bridges. Yes, I'm saying it. It's true. Because a lot of spiritual people, if you know what I'm talking about, when you start having dreams, you start feeling things and seeing things, you think you're crazy. You start questioning which world is real, and people get really suicidal that way. I've been one of them. Like, well, if this is my life and I did this, can I just like check out and then come back again? Yeah, people start doing that. That's why he can't come to you like that. Gotta keep it real. There's a balance here. That's why the gifted ones, some of us who are exploring our gifteds, we can have a closer relationship with God because we've been braced for it. And y'all need to watch The Matrix. Remember, Morpheus told Neo, we don't wake them up this late. Because some of them can't take it and they die from shock. But I had to because he believed Neo was the one. That's what this is. Some of y'all is getting Nine of Pentacles here. Self-sustaining, independent, grace. Grace, grace, grace. I don't know who sings that song. I tripped and fall. It's all my fault. I saw it coming, but I don't know. Imagination, get out of my head. I'm fighting to remember what I read. She's talking about her scripture. That's a song. Y'all can look that up. That's what I'm saying. Something's speaking through. There's some words, some communication coming in. You could be getting released. A lot of y'all getting released because you wouldn't do the releasing. And the lane's in. So y'all getting knocked onto your course. This is that 777 energy. Remember, go back and watch it. That 777 portal. I said y'all getting y'all ass kicked onto y'all. This isn't a nice, welcome into this new energy. This is a, get over here. Supposed to been up in here. It's for the people who wouldn't make the decision. But again, that was July. We 2 months in. So we 60 days later, 60 approaching 90 days later for the energy to actually manifest. That was just an energy forecast. Well, what did y'all do with it? What did y'all do with it? Okay. 3 of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. A lot of y'all don't know that you're in a third party. Y'all about to find out. And when I say that, some of y'all been turning the other head. Y'all been dealing with some stuff. Even if you're at work. This universal energy and not signs over here. Okay. Bell announcement here. Y'all about to find out. A lot of y'all knew something was going on, but you didn't know what it was going on. But the reason that you couldn't know what was going on is because you were not able to digest the pain that came along with the acceptance of this truth about this family. Some of y'all been whole side people, whole little flunkies. Yeah, I said it even if you at work. Some of y'all been whole little flunkies. Know your manager in there not doing your work. Knowing that your manager in there throwing you under the bus. Knowing that your coworker calling in and going to the club. But y'all just showing up being little fucking flunkies. Danger, especially in money matters. You are on the road to success. You about to take this L. You about to take this cut. That's exactly what this is here. This divorce, this separation from this job, this is going to lead to you having some money problems. But guess what? This is the only way that they could get you off your path because you weren't supposed to be here in the first place. You've been told, you've been told, you've been told. You've been told, you've been told. A sincere wish will be granted. The only way that you can get this is if you let go of that. And this is giving me the energy of something has to just get snatched from you. Spirit, what does this have to do with the 777 portal? What does this have to do with the 777 portal? Which remember, 777 portal was very powerful this year because 2023 is the year of 7. So it won't be another year of 7 for a minute. We got to go through 8, 9, and 10, and then we'll get back. You know what I mean? So this was, there's a portal every month. 9/9 portal will be tomorrow. 9/11 here. I don't know. Y'all check these out, but they won't never be 999, 888. Like that happens once a year. The numbers will line up. So this 777 portal was powerful. Pay attention to your health. Beware of greed and money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. You are going to be blessed with something, and you cannot have snakes around you. This goes back to whatever reading that was. I cannot remember what it was, but it was Aries energy. Mars. What does Mars have to do with this? Because what it said was that if do you want to receive your blessings in a den of hyenas? Think about that. You're a hyena. You're in a den of hyenas, and God comes out here, or say you're a lion in a den of hyenas, and God comes and throws you, a big fat piece of chicken. All them hyenas gonna jump you for it. They're gonna jump you for it, fight you for it. They will kill you over your meal, what God wanted you to have. But why are you there if you know you got this coming? I said back away from the karma. Ease out slowly. What does Mars energy have to do with this? That's what this is. You got to get away from these greedy people that you didn't want to accept was greedy, because then what? You got to let them go. It's codependency at its best. What does Mars energy have to do with this? Death card, Scorpionic energy. The death to what? A third party. There's a transformation around here. Why do you think it's okay to be with somebody that don't do shit? Come on, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things that I can. And wisdom, which is knowledge of the truth to know the difference, which is a lot like this when it comes to matters of the heart. There's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding and love. This is a flow state. There's a transformation out here. There's a death out here to third parties that include people that are not in alignment with you. Case in point, you the only friend that's doing this, and that. It's time to let them go and get the friends that compliment you. You in a relationship, you giving it 110, but they still cheating. It's time to let them go and find someone that compliments you. You at a job where you do everybody's job. You the only one. Still unappreciated, underpaid. It's time for you to let that go and go somewhere where they're going to promote you, where they're going to exalt you, reverence you for being there, be grateful for you. You in a home that's falling apart, they won't fix shit, and it's starting to make you sick. It's time for you to let that go and go somewhere where you can have a shelter that you can at least breathe in and not have mold and infestations. It's time to go. The lane has ended. You have to merge right. I'm telling you which way to merge to. Merge right. This is a time to get out of your hopes and prayers and look around you, because it looks like God answered you already and you wasn't fucking paying attention. And I'm sorry, I'm starting to get worked up here, because now I wonder, this is why I don't like doing personals, because somebody gonna come and be like, oh, I saw the signs and I still did it and I'm sad. Okay, look, bitch, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Get moving. Get moving, okay? Links to persons are down below if you dare. But now this is exactly what we're looking at here. Y'all looking at the wrong stuff. Y'all sitting here meditating while they knocking on your door telling you that you got a package. You're like, hold on, I'm praying for a package. They like, we're here. Come knock, get out of the, hey. Some of y'all done got two in your head here. Eros is out here. Sexuality. This is sensuality. And for the first time, I'm not looking at that as a bad thing. It's time for you to actually use your senses and look around you and see what has been answered here. Because it has. The threshold here. Step over. Out of your head and into your world. The mountain here. Capricorn energy. Get grounded here. Your work. The river here. Flow state. It's time for you to stop praying about what you want and get to work. You can't. This is like somebody saying, God, can you send me a pen and paper? God gives you a pen and paper. You don't pick the pen and paper up and start writing. You say, oh, can you send me a blue pen and a black pen? God, like, use the pen I sent you. Like, it's like you're not even utilizing what he already gave you, but you want something else. As soon as you get something, this is insatiability. And that is a form of procrastination, and that's a form of ungratefulness. Yeah, I said it. Thank God I'm not here for like, shares, and subscriptions. People be like, unfollow and fuck you. And I'll be like, because it's true. It's true. That's what I'm looking at here. God, like, would you, if you're in the third party right now, I'm finna tell y'all something. You with the wrong, your third party is the person you're supposed to be going towards. But you won't break up. You won't get the divorce. You're saying I'm miserable. I made a mistake. God, I was young. I don't know what I'm doing here. Am I supposed to be in this for the rest of my life? It's been 8 years and I still can't find my joy. We're still not in love again. We've been grown apart. And you meet a third party. And you're like, oh, I want to be with this third party. And God is like, I sent you a single third party to go be with. But you got to make the divorce. You might have to give up some property. You might have to put this notice in so you can go towards this other job. But you're still sitting here holding on to, no, God, please help me. What should I do? Excuse me, I sent you another person. You know, you're stunned. And for those of you that want to argue with me about marriage, please do. Please do. Because it will be mighty interesting for you to reveal yourself as someone who believes in a matrix marriage, equipped with paper and pen, and you up here watching a spiritual channel. Because guess what? If you were spiritual, you would understand that you have spiritual spouses and then you have matrix partners. Meaning that you may need to use someone in the matrix to get an opportunity, but that doesn't mean you owe them your life. They're a part of the becoming. Not forever. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes God put us in situations just to force us to have to get out of them as a test of character and a revelation of our own strength. So for all that's sitting in this, when it's a clear transformation here, God like, look, stop talking to me. Get to work. That I'm legitimately seeing that. The thread here. The lane is ending. It's thin now. Something about to break, okay? And the sword is here. The clarity. The conviction is here. Some of y'all, if you're here, and I talk to my people like this. This is how I talk to my family and friends. I love them, and that is why I talk to them like this. Some of y'all out here right now, literally finna be to tears, finna be on the floor, because y'all cannot like how I'm delivering it. But some of y'all, 11:19, 9:11 on the clock right now, y'all are feeling it in your soul. You the one in the third party that knows which one is the right one. You feel the right way. You know. You know that the best case scenario is you're going to get rid of that new person that brought that fresh life, that new joy, that rekindled that flame in you. You're going to get rid of that person, stay with this fucked up person, only for them to beat the hell out of you, take from you, and weather you down. You know that's your fate. You know that's where that road goes to. And the lane is ending because God's not going to have a good person on hold for you, because they don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. He's not going to cage a dove for you. If he caged a dove for you temporarily, it's going to be something that's harmless. It's going to be something that's fresh and innovative for that dove. And that dove, being a dove, is going to say, oh, this is a new experience. I know not to get beat down. I know I'm not going to get sad or torn up because I'm a dove. God is going to grant me the peace that I represent. And he's going to open that cage and let me back out. It's only a moment. So while I'm here, having that connection and understanding with spirit and the universe, let me just enjoy the surroundings, which would be you. But they know that they're going to be releasing something good. They hope that it's you, but hey, they understand. Meanwhile, you got this other person over here that's like, man, look, people can kill you in more than one way. And this time and age is getting physical, but it can happen in more than one way. They can kill your spirit. They can kill your dreams. They can hurt your soul. Y'all better wake up. That's what this 9/11 energy is, okay? Spirit just told me to come and let y'all know. The lane is ending. It's time to merge to the right, which is your matrix side. It's time to go outside. The wheel of fortune. Things are changing. There will come a time again where it will be time to come inside. And when I say go outside, I'm saying this because I know the next cycle is health and hibernation. Working on you. Getting yourself together. Well, Knight of Wands with the Two of Cups in the chair. And the King of Cups here. But will you recognize it? That's what this is about, okay? So, yes, you're getting out of this situation here. Going outside, getting a new place, getting a new car, getting a new job, getting a new person. But the transition is going to be health and hibernation. But that's what I done gave y'all the tea for like the next 6 months by accident. That's your energetic forecast. So right now, something's about to break. Lanes in. Y'all going to merge left or right. But God is telling you that instead of you going into hope that this person will change, hope that it'll get better, hope that they'll fix it, hope that they'll give you a promotion, you go into your matrix side and say, no, I need to put a actual physical wall up. I need to move. I need to put my resume out. It's time to go. And in that mannerism, you'll end up in Scorpio through Capricorn season, that hibernation and health, where you like, okay, I'm free. Let me go take a shower. Let me eat. Let me decor my space. Let me find myself, because this new year going to bring in some love, okay? Acceptance is the key. And then wait, don't rush it. Allow nature to take its course. So basically, I just gave y'all, I should have gave y'all smaller pieces, but I can't control how I'm getting it, right? Especially right now, wide open, okay? After that ocean clearing, on top of like, look, don't look. It's here, okay? So basically, first things first, you're going to have to break up with this family member, this job, this whatever. It's got to go. It's got to go. Physically, it's got to go. Physically. God is saying, don't call me. Don't meditate on me. Don't burn shit to the ethers with no fire magic until you physically have gotten to your own space where I can talk to you and you can hear me. That's what this is. Because some of y'all want to jump out of one situation straight into the next. I'm telling you now, that's not what's going to happen. Y'all got to have that hibernation and health energy. You got to go through that cycle where it's just you, you know. And this new person may come in as a friend with this weight energy. They may be around you. They may be in your orbit. They may come in as a friend. But God is saying, don't be like, oh, you're the one that was talking about. Let's skip friendship and go straight into what I'm used to. No, they may be around you as a friend, but let it grow. Because it's like you start over here, it's like a spectrum, and you're more over here towards you, and you'll learn towards Capricorn season, New Year's, you'll get more into that relationship aspect of us. But it's got to start with you, and they can be around all they want while you get yourself together, and then you start complimenting them. But acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. That's why I said, God said, don't be calling me now, because I can't do nothing until you do this. It's time for you to accept this truth. And it's a harsh truth. It's a painful truth. That this person is who they are and what they're going to be. And that you may have to get another person, another family, another job. You may have to find your abundance and happiness within yourself first, somewhere else. And these people don't make you happy. It's time to call it single. And especially for those people who say, oh, I'm going to be married once and for all. Or I have children with them. We're going to do it like this. This is especially for them right there. That stubborn shit. Passion is out here, okay? Look deep within your heart and you'll feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Didn't I just say after that ocean clearing, I'm not to be played with? Because I heard my ancestors as soon as I parked. Closer I got. First of all, every time I go to LA, because I'm licensed out there, I've been making the transition for years. I just don't want to go until everything is as it is. The stone out here. I always go straight to the water. So this particular trip, I didn't have that much time before my flight took off, but I was willing to miss that flight because I got to get my ocean clearing. So interesting. I could hear, I'm clairaudient. I could hear the messages. The closer I got to the ocean, they were louder and louder to the point where when I parked, I was running to the water. You would have thought I was a mad lady. I was like, I hear you. I'm coming. I ran to that water, okay? I might upload a short. Like, I ran to that water. And you know it's hard to run on sand. But I was like, I'm coming. I'm coming. And then when I got to the water, I'm literally talking to it. I'm like, what is it? What is it you need to say to me? And it's crazy because I felt like they were saying come closer because I would walk a little bit to my feet because I didn't want to get my clothes wet because I had to go get on my flight. And I didn't want to have to change because I was cutting it close. So I ended up about 20 minutes, but I did end up, yes, I ended up getting waist deep in the water. I had to change my clothes. And it just was what it was. Like, it didn't matter anymore, you know. They said come to me, come closer. And every time that tide came in, it was like, yay! And when it pulled off, because you know the water comes in, and every time it pulled out, it's like it was suctioning any negativity, any doubt, any toxicity off. And then it would wash me again, and then it would suck it off. And before I knew it, I was waist deep. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, if I hadn't had somebody with me to say, Kiara, it's time, because I had alarms and all this other stuff set. If they hadn't called it and said, Kiara, that's it. The lane is, that's it. It's time to go. I would have probably ended up getting like 100% immersed. And I had a wig on, y'all. So wig and all, wig, lashes, I would have probably ended up being immersed in that water and just cleansed. So I'm just like, look, some of y'all need a cleansing, a water cleansing. Y'all need to go towards some type of river, not a lake. You need water that flows. You need a flow state. So So you need like a river. The ocean has a tide that comes in and out. The river will wash down that way. You need a current. Don't drown either. Don't say I said Anything else I need to say, Spirit, for this 9/11 energy? Page of Cups here. You're about to be surprised. But it's a pleasant surprise. This is that commercial that I'm seeing. You know that commercial where there's two people having dinner and they both get, two couples having dinner and they both get broken up with. And so the two people get up and leave, and they leave two people sitting there looking right at each other. It's like soon as you get this, oh, I can't be with you anymore. And it's like, what? Oh, tear. As soon as they get up and move, right behind them is another person that's sitting there like, tear. And now it's just y'all two. But y'all had to get broken up with and left single, left in that circumstance. Those barriers had to be removed. And now here you got two people. Well, I can imagine if I were to go forward with that commercial, they probably ended up getting up and moving closer, sitting out at the table and saying, well, you just got broken up with? Me too. Wow. Well, they're not clearly going to jump into another relationship. That was a surprise. It just happened out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting that, you know. Moving forward here from the lies, it's like I'm going to move forward here. But it's like Spirit's not telling y'all exactly what it is, but you're moving away from. Look at all this hurt, pain, betrayal here. There's a juggling here that you know already that you wasn't getting what you deserve. Hey there, you close? Oh, you're here? Oh, you're here? Okay, I'm finna come out and get you. You know what? I can just, yeah, I'm at 202, 484-202. I'm finna come down now. All right, bye. The lane has ended, y'all. Okay, one more. When I'm finna do a reading real quick and take a shower. Lies. The nectar. It needs to be easy, peaceful, sweet. The threshold is right there. It's right there. So as soon as they break up with you, get this divorce or whatever, you're going to have a whole new perspective. You're going to want to speak differently. But first, you got to physically get rid of something. There ain't no more praying to do. Spirit like, okay, well, I done blessed you with a sword, a cup, a wand. Not the cup, a pentacle. The cup is your emotions. Go do. Get out there. I love y'all. I'm sorry it's been 8 days. But guess what? I'm a life path number 8, okay? I was manifesting. Until we meet again, I love you. Check out the links to personals, or just check out my site so y'all can, how can I help you? What can I do for you in the matrix, okay? This is for your soul. This is for your inside. What can I do for you in the matrix, okay? Until we meet again, keep growing.